Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that U.S. President Donald Trump stated the ceasefire with Iran is currently on life support. His declaration came after he publicly rejected Tehran's most recent peace proposal, which he vehemently dismissed as garbage. Speaking from the Oval Office, President Trump elaborated that Iran's proposal was unacceptable because it failed to include critical nuclear concessions. This rejection highlights the ongoing fragility of the ceasefire efforts and raises concerns about the potential for renewed conflict between Washington and Tehran. The path to a lasting peace agreement remains uncertain as both sides appear to hold firm on their respective demands. According to CBS News, billionaire Elon Musk, along with other high-profile business leaders such as Apple's Tim Cook, BlackRock's Larry Fink, and Goldman Sachs' David Solomon, will be part of the U.S. delegation traveling to China this week. The delegation will accompany President Trump for high-stakes meetings with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing. The visit, originally delayed due to the ongoing war with Iran, will focus on economic and energy matters. Many of the participating CEOs have significant business interests in China. President Trump expressed confidence in his great relationship with President Xi, stating the U.S. is doing great with China and make a lot of money with China. He also strongly criticized Iran's response to a U.S. peace proposal, calling it unacceptable and garbage, and noted the ceasefire is unbelievably weak and on life support. UPI reports that Google announced Monday it has identified a significant cyber threat. Google's threat intelligence group believes hackers leveraged artificial intelligence to develop a zero-day flaw, a security vulnerability previously unknown to security companies, with the intent of widespread exploitation. This incident marks the first time Google has found evidence of AI being directly used in the development of a cyber threat. The sophisticated attack, which occurred in recent months, sought to bypass two-factor authentication on a popular open-source web-based system administration tool. While AI is increasingly employed in cybersecurity for risk identification, Google's report highlights a concerning trend. Criminal hacker groups are now adopting AI to advance their malicious goals. John Holtquist, chief analyst at Google Intelligence Group, warned, "For every 0 day we can trace back to AI, there are probably more out there." Threat actors are using AI to boost the speed, scale, and sophistication of their attacks. Al Jazeera reports that the British government has imposed new sanctions on an Iranian-linked network, accusing it of plotting attacks within the UK and internationally. The Foreign Office issued travel bans, asset freezes, and director disqualification orders against 9 individuals and 3 entities. These entities and individuals are alleged to have been involved in Iranian-backed hostile activity, including financing efforts to destabilize Britain and its allies. Among those sanctioned are alleged members and associates of the Zindashti criminal network, whose leader, Naji Ibrahim Sharifi Zindashti, was previously sanctioned by both the UK and the United States in 2024 for leading an international drug and trafficking cartel linked to Iran's Ministry of Intelligence and Security. The sanctions also target 5 members of the Zaring Halam family and 2 associated exchange houses, Beryllion Exchange and GCM Exchange, accused of laundering billions for Iran's shadow banking network. This move is part of a broader series of measures by Britain against Iran, following earlier sanctions in February, related to the suppression of pro-reform protests. Al Jazeera reports that 3 passengers who evacuated the Hantavirus-stricken NV Hondius cruise ship have tested positive for the virus. The confirmed cases include 1 French woman and 2 U.S. citizens, all of whom tested positive after flying back to their respective home countries. Following these confirmed cases, U.S. officials have stated that they are undertaking clinical assessments of all American passengers who were on the flight. This development comes as passengers continue to be evacuated from the NV Hondius, highlighting ongoing concerns about the potential spread of the hantavirus from the vessel. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.